this part of the trip, playing a team that's obviously had a couple injuries and some turmoil.
Yeah,
Can't look past them.
good. A good test for us. These road trips are always tough. These teams out in California are always good. They've been good for a long time. Being in Boston tonight, we didn't play the way we want to, so it's important that we bounce back tomorrow and try to make it a good road trip.
Have you guys figured out kind of who you are yet? Because without Austin, it's hard. Without Willie, it's hard. There's been a lot of good and a little bit of bad. And
well, I think it's a process that has been going on for more than just 20 games or whatever we're in. Yeah. So I think we know who we are. We know our identity and how we have to play. But it's hard to do night in and night out. Yeah. But the good teams find a way to do it. So it's important that we focus on being consistent and being one of those teams that can win every single night and keep it rolling for long periods of time.
I know Austin still has a bit to go, but it can be tough to be away from the team when you're injured. What's it like? How good is it to see him on the trip?
It's great. It's great. He brings a lot of energy. He's a leader. He wants to be around us too. I think. He's working hard, trying to get healthy. Obviously, we want him back, but it's important that he does whatever he has to do in order to get ready, and that's what he's doing.
Do you remember that trip? You guys were out here. I think it was 2015 when it was just after Randy got fired. And you guys were under Peter Horacek at the time, and that was kind of the start of all of this, right? That's where the season kind of started to slide away from you guys. Mm-hmm. What do you remember about that trip?
Not a lot of fond memories. I think you play with guys and you create friendships that you like, and you try to approach every day, with a good attitude. But when you're losing, it's not very fun. So, but like you said, that was kind of how we got to where we are today. A lot of changes, new faces, and it's a process. Yeah. That's sports.
Mike was saying that he was asked about your offensive numbers this year. He said he always knows you're good. You have that part of the game. He wants to see continual growth with you on the defensive side. Mm-hmm. Where do you see room still for you to kind of grow as a defensive player?
Well, there's lots of room. You're always trying to get better. There's lots of things you can work on. Too many to name. It's just about every area of the game, and it's important that you really focus on those things if you're trying to be a good player in this league. And so moving forward, that's the main focus that I have, and that this team has. We want to be good defensively. We want that to be part of how we play. So it's important that we work on that.
You don't want to just give us a list, or
I could write one up and email it to you.
That'd be great. Thank you.
If you could take one of Drew Doughty's skills, what would it be if you were able to co-op something from him?
His skating. I think he works hard out there. I feel like he's going up and down the ice a lot. Who never seems to get tired. Great skater, natural. He pivots well, and he does more than just that. But I think that's what really stands out to me.
He was saying it's harder for him to let things go sometimes now that he's older. Younger, he would bounce back fine. Now he takes it personally. How do you deal with processing tough games and moving on?
Once again, I think there's lots that goes into it. I can't really just start naming things, but I think you have to take it personally to an extent. You want to be the best you can be, and when it doesn't go your way, you get frustrated a little bit and you have to deal with it. So, but it's important that you move on and you try to get better.